Is initiating sex with your girlfriend while she's asleep rape? It's not if she gave you consent to do this prior, you immediately stopped at her request when not into it. She did give consent prior, and you respected when she revoked it. You're all clear. She specifically told me that that's okay. There's your consent right there. If it wasn't given, then it's not okay. This happened to me with someone I literally only slept next to on a date. No sex until I was asleep. I woke up. He was in me. I said, stop. Quote. He didn't. That case was rape. Yours. No. Clear consent. I just hope partners ask each other beforehand, when awake, if this is okay before doing this. My partner has permission to do this. I haven't revoked it, so he's in the clear. But the few times I didn't want to, when I said or motioned him to stop, he did. But we had a discussion about what was and wasn't okay. That's the important part. I gave my partner consent for all the time we are together to have her way with me whilst I am asleep. And it has been good. This is something me and my GF do a lot, and no, it's not rape as long as you have consent. Remember, interest is not consent. Flirting is not consent. Communicate and co-populate. Where can I find me someone who would wake me up like this, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing? If she gave you consent and told you to do it, and you had enough common sense to stop when she showed signs of not being in the mood, then it is far from rape. You have nothing to sorry about. The fact that you stopped when she showed signs of no is great and amazing. I shouldn't be impressed, BC, it should be common sense. But the bar is loof when it comes to some guys out there. My GF and I have been together for 6 years now. I have woken her up initiating sex. We discussed it early on in our relationship and she was fine with it. After the last time, she spoke to me in the morning and told me she doesn't want me to do it anymore. Since then I have not made any advances while she sleeps. It always felt a little rapey for me, but with my high libido and her permission I did it 2 or 3 times. I think as long as she's okay with it, it's fine. That being said, make sure you properly speak to her and that she isn't just saying yes for your benefit. That being said, in many places around the world it is legally considered rape and you can be charged for it. I once dated a guy who would do this all the time. He never really asked me if it was okay or not. Sometimes I liked it, but other times I'd much rather have stayed uninterrupted in my sleep. I never said anything, but I still don't know how to feel about it. As the other one said, you were given prior consent ahead of time, so you're good. Funnily enough, our second child was conceived this way. I've always told my missus she can climb aboard whenever she wants to, whether I'm conscious or not. And one night she did. Sue. Me and partner have a similar arrangement. Whenever it's time for her to wake up, I put it in. It's called the alarm clock. On a serious note, the 2 important parts about this scenario are discussing things to make sure you're both on the same page and respecting boundaries, limits when she says no. Doing those 2 things will prevent and reduce the frequency and severity of problems in most parts of most relationships. Right. So I want to thank everyone who some time to reply to my post. Most said that it's fine, which makes me feel relieved. Someone also introduced me to our free use, so thank you for that. I also got a message from Reddit saying that someone is concerned for me. Not quite sure why, but no harm done. I guess with all of the stories on the internet from women who share their often traumatizing stories of how they were abused or worse, it really makes you think and reflect on your behavior. With you, I mean me. But I like to think that that's a good thing. reflecting on yourself. So thanks for reassuring me. And to those who also enjoy waking up their partner with sex, being woken up with sex by their partner. Enjoy. My initial response from the title was, Jesus fucking Christ. Yes, that's rape. Quote. After reading the post itself. No. In your particular case you're all good. No. She set her boundaries before and during, after. When she said not today. And you accepted and adhered to them. Not rape. Sounds like a loving, trusting, respectful relationship. Nope, because she's cool with it. There's a lot of things that could be considered rape, that people do in relationships fairly regularly. There's two things that make it okay. 1, you stop if they say stop. 2, you talk about it beforehand. Or you know they'd be into it. It's like BDSM. It is very much illegal to tie someone up and beat them. Then fuck them if you don't have consent or you don't stop when they say their safe word. Sleepy sex is great when both partners like it. If they say no or push you away, have a sleepy wank instead. If you talked beforehand, she previously said it was okay to do so. Obviously, unless she gives off signs that she isn't interested at the moment, then it is completely fine because you both established clear boundaries. If she felt uncomfortable, she would have told you at some point to not do that.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.